Hold on, y'all. It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button as always. As you can see, we went 3-2 last night. Put out 5 bets, went 3-2. Hit 60% of the bets. I would have liked to go 4-1 or 5-0. Houston college basketball covered. That was like the locker that I felt most confident with that. But man, you know what's crazy, man? A lot of people say they had Bam Adebayo banned, and I see that a lot, but I just didn't listen. I thought I could trust him. For him to have 5 field goals made, and we had him over 7.5. And honestly, the under 7.5 was plus 100. So I could have got underdog money for taking the under, but I just thought this was his favorable matchup for him. Atlanta played fast, and he just couldn't get it. And Andrew Wiggins, we caught the under by 0.5. We got saved. He came out very efficient, very locked in, very effective. He was doing everything. So, but it is what it is, man. We went 3-2. I'll take the profit on the night, man. Today is that day. Listen, today is that late. Today is that day. And listen, I know I say this a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. I got some Laker bets today. I know you say 30. I thought you don't. Listen, all that's gone tonight. Luka Magic going back against Dallas. You got to know we got to do something with the game, and we're going to go live and watch it. So I got 5 bets today. I got a 2-man hockey parlay that I think y'all really going to love, like a little plus 100, minus 120. I think y'all going to love that. I got 1 college basketball and then the rest NBA picks. So, man, let's get into it, man. Let's get this college bet out the way. Only college bet we got today. Appalachian State at Georgia Southern, under 140 total points, right? So after looking at everything, I don't see this game going over like 132, 133. I think it's a tad bit too high, and I'm expecting them to drop the line as the day goes by. I just think that like neither one of these teams play extremely fast. I know Georgia Southern's going to try to slow down the pace at home and control the shot clock, control the clock, and play very slow. They don't really shoot too well from 3. And this is one of those games where, like, it's such a small school. I don't see a scenario where Vegas going to make a call, anything crazy going to happen. I don't see them getting over 140. Like, and another thing, too, these are all alternate lines. So the fact that we be losing on some of these just show you how rigged the whole sports betting world is. So we just got to figure out how to be on the rigged side. So I just don't think this is a game where it's going to be rigged. I don't see them going over 140. Georgia Southern going to try to slow it down, control the clock. And, you know, even if they do get hot from 3, the first half is going to tell us everything we need to know. So if we can get, let's just say, a 55 first half or something like that, I think we lock tight. I don't want to see them score 75 or 80 points in the first half. That's going to kill us out the gate. But they play too slow. And even if you play slow and hit a lot of shots, you still might not hit the over. But you play slow and your shot's not falling with some defense attached to it, you're definitely not going over. So give me Appalachian State versus Georgia Southern at home, under 140. Let's get into the next one. Let's get into this hockey pick. This is a hockey 2-man. Y'all know if I parlay, it's only a 2 or 3-man. I love this 2-man hockey. Same game parlay, right? We got the Detroit Red Wings at Minnesota Wild, right? So this is my thinking. They just played Saturday. They scored 7 total goals, and they went into overtime, meaning they would have had only 6, but they ended up going to overtime. It was a tie. For one, Minnesota won. I don't see them beating Detroit back-to-back within a week. Also, it's hard to sweep a full team in hockey. If you know, you know. And also, too, the fact that they only got to 7 in overtime, I'm taking the under 6.5 and Detroit plus 2.5. So even if they win, they're not going to win by 3, which is a correlated pick because the game isn't going to go over 6 total goals. Maybe 6, but not going to get to 7. There's no way it gets to 7. So give me Detroit plus 2.5, and then give me, what's the name? Give me Minnesota Wild with a whole total. Give me Detroit plus 2.5 on tripping. Detroit plus 2.5 on the total, the spread. And then give me Minnesota and Detroit to go under 6.5. I love this play. This is my favorite play of the day. Listen, I'm telling you, this is a 2-man lock. Minus 120 odds. Just double your money. This is a lock. So Detroit plus 2.5, then the total to go under 6.5. If one hit, the other hit. It's correlated. Now, if they score 5 goals in the first period, what you want me to do? I can't predict that, but I don't see them scoring that much. After they just hit 7, there's no way they score 7 back-to-back games. There's no way Minnesota beat them back-to-back games. So I could have took Detroit money line for a little more, but just to be ultra safe and get us a win, give me Detroit plus 2.5. Let's get into the next. All right, y'all. Let's get into these basketball picks. First pick of the day. Listen, first NBA pick of the day. Y'all know we don't mess with the Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers, we know they inconsistent. We know this, but I got to take them tonight. Against the Magic, some might call it a trap. They only like, 6 or 7 point favorites? You know I had to bump it down and take Cavs minus 4.5 on the road. I got to. Listen. Cavaliers about to smack the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic beat the Wizards about 22 nights ago. We know because we had Washington plus 15. Washington didn't cover. But I just don't see a scenario. And every time I say I don't see a scenario happens. But it's not going to happen today. Cavaliers are literally maybe 15 points better than the Orlando Magic. Straight up, even with Banchero. So they just don't have enough firepower or talent to keep up with them. They don't shoot the ball well. They don't play fast enough. I think Cleveland's going to play fast and take over this game, even on the road. So give me Cavaliers -4.5 against the Orlando Magic tonight. Magic just don't have enough. They coming in after winning by 20. No matter who you played last game, you win by 20, you lackadaisical coming into the next one. So give me Cavaliers -4.5 against the Magic. Let's get into these Laker picks, man. Let's get into these Laker picks. Okay, listen. I got two bets for these Laker games. I'm not parlaying them, but if you want to, I feel confident with both of them. Do what you do. But first bet, it's a prop. Luka over 10.5 field goals made. Listen, you know I had to. Revenge game, first game back against Dallas. In LA, we got to. Like Luka, I got him making 11 field goal attempts. Luka's finna shoot the ball 25, 30 times. That's a fact. The first quarter, he can have 5, 6 field goals made. A couple step back threes, middies, layups, whatever. Like literally, Luka is finna go berserk. I didn't want to touch his points, rebounds, and assists or like his props and stuff like that on the combos because Austin Reeves handling the ball so much and LeBron, he's not the sole ball handler, what I'm trying to say. Especially with LeBron sits down as Austin Reeves and Luka sitting on the wing and stuff like that. But as far as making buckets and scoring, Luka finna get them threes up tonight. That's a fact. So I almost took him on the over like 2.5, 3.5 threes, but I left it alone. I love Luka Doncic over 10.5 field goal made. Listen to me. Luka might go for 40 tonight. The first couple games back in LA, he was getting his confidence back. But against the team that traded you without even telling you, and you a 25-year-old mega superstar, got them to the finals but didn't win, but got them to the finals, you telling me that he's not finna go berserk tonight? I respect Kyrie, but I don't care nothing about Kyrie. I don't care nothing about Clay, none of that. I don't care who win the game. Luka's finna go crazy. Luka, I need 8 or 9 made shots in the first half, period. Let's go crazy. So first bet is Luka over 10.5 field goals made, right? The second one, the last bet. Give me Lakers -6. They got to show me. You know we don't normally bet with the Lakers. It's my favorite team. I get emotional, but you got to show me. You might be saying 30. You emotional right now. I'm not. I'm locked in and I'm focused. We're going to win the damn championship, but it's going to start tonight. We just beat Denver the other night. Put the league on notice. We ain't bullshit. We ain't playing around. And we finna smack the Luka-less Mavericks, the new Mavericks without AD. We finna kill them. Listen, Lakers -6, and then Luka Doncic over 10.5 field goals made. Lock all these bets in. I'm telling you, bro, I feel a full sweep. I ain't felt this amped up. And ironically, I ain't felt this amped up since like Friday when we hit all them bets, had a full sweep on Friday. Like some days the stars align and you just feel it. You know what I'm saying? But let me know in the comments, man, who sell me. These are the picks for the day. Lock them in ASAP, man. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you scared to play. Let me know what you locking into because I be paying attention to y'all bets, man. I be keeping track. So let me know what's going on, man. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out. Let's go, Laker Nation.